together.
ChatGPT understands the legal system.
Hello, now hat is our word for today. Now I'm constantly finding ways to talk about this narcissist, because before I made the channel I've heard about this doofus numerous times of how much of a narcissist, egotistical, power-tripping Neanderthal he is, but that was quite a while ago. Now finally, now I have a reason to talk about him because he posted his response titled "Speaking Up," and this response is a garbage. Spoiler alert, this is gonna be up there in the hall of infamy of YouTuber response. So before we make fun of his video, if ever some of you who don't know who Mamamax is, let's do a previously on Dragon Ball segment. So previously on Mamamax Ball. So Mamamax is an internet investigator, kinda like CoffeeZilla but with predators. And at first people love some Mamamax videos. He's pushing 6-digit views per video. I mean, who doesn't love a good pedo hunter, right? And he has a successful Patreon despite posting one video every almost a year. But over time, influence and power started to cloud his brain and filling up his asshole with more egotistical shit, like the pick a side YouTube, where he forced YouTube to make a choice between silencing him or they're a pedophile. That's the only two options. Then he started threatening YouTubers by letting his audience call them pedophile defenders if they're not supporting his cause. Take what he said to Mr. Moist Critical, for example.
I could literally cancel you, Charlie. I could literally cancel you. And I choose not to. It's true, though. It's the truth. Like, I'm the friggin' pedo hunter.
And after that, people are starting to catch on his unethical behavior, and the last project that he's working on is the catalyst for his demise. So I'll let Mr. Mutahar explain what it is.
Max had reached out to a lot of actual channel content creators, me included, and asked if we could join this investigation on a werewolf cult that he had at the time. Well, the information that I looked at belonging on the server, which I don't even think is active anymore, actually contained nothing actionable, okay? There was a lot of screenshots, there was a lot of testimonies, but usually in a situation like this, there needs to be some actionable evidence out there. But Max decided to basically jump the gun and start blatantly accusing one individual, Camden Gerard Davis, of being somebody that was offensive towards children, somebody that was preying upon minors, and of course also being a vampire and running a vampire werewolf cult, okay? Insane shit.
And to add insult to injury, he actually destroys the investigation that he is working on by lighting it up early before the investigation even has the chance to be complete, which is the worst thing that you can do if you're dead set of catching someone. Like for example, if Mr. CoffeeZilla announces video with CryptoZoo ahead of time without evidence, if Logan Paul caught wind of it, all of the possible evidence that could have been gathered will be wiped off the planet, therefore ruining the entire operation. And that's essentially what Mamamax is doing on all of his cases. And apparently, according to Mr. Mutahar, he has done nothing to actually catching the bad guys. He is apparently just there for the clout and the moolah.
I'm also actually going to start interviewing police local to me as to don't get arrested, because I know they all want to arrest them. It's just the law binds them.
So you've never actually gotten a arrested?
Not to my knowledge.
So if you want to know more about the full details on Mamamax and his demise, please go check out Mr. Mutahar's video. I'll link it down below. So without further ado, let's jump right into the dumpster of Mamamax. Whoa, that tomato edit is epic! Next to Sienna May's dancing response and Colleen Ballinger's ukulele shit, this is easily A-tier junk right here. Like with the complimentary doggo on the background. I mean, I absolutely love dogs, but your presence just stunk crap, so it ruined it.
Guys, I just want to talk. There's a lot I have to share with you over the next few uploads. It may be decades before the truth around this case comes to light. And the survivors will speak up when they are ready. But I would like to start uploading again. Now, you've probably heard a lot of different things about me.
distinguishing between what's real and what's not is a challenge.
Wow, you're having a hard time recognizing what's real or not? Maybe this screenshot will help. This is you and your live-in witness trying to sue Mr. Mutahar for $1 million because he is, unquote, very rich. And remember when Mamamax used ChatGPT as a legal source of information? That's real.
Alright, let's see, what is this? Oh, not ChatGPT, bro.
Okay. So, look at what I just sent you.
Yeah, you sent me a ChatGPT prompt, not a fucking legal definition.
Oh my god, like he's so proud of it. Like, look at what I sent you, huh? Checkmate, huh?
We can argue legal semantics all we
No,
want.
we're not arguing semantics. We have to look at exact definition, Max. This is the problem with this situation. You're going in with evidence that can't be 100% corroborated. You're going in with allegations as an evidence. Courts would laugh you out.
Are we talking to your lawyer, ChatGPT?
Yeah,
right
is this
now?
your?
Like,
Is this the
what
lawyer?
the fuck is going on?
Right here, bro. Come on, you can't. You know, if I make a video on this, this is what I have to work with. How do you honestly think I can take your side logically? If tomorrow I was like, oh, where's Max getting his legal definitions? Oh, ChatGPT. By the way, ChatGPT has also been getting fucking dumber over the last few months. I mean, come on.
If the judge and jury find a witness statement credible, they can charge or convict you of a crime based solely on witness testimony alone. That is from BergenCriminalattorney.com. Y'all can look it up.
Show me that. Show me what. Show me that definition. Show me that definition, not the ChatGPT. Why'd you not bring me that one?
I am giving you multiple.
Give me that. Give me the one from the legal definition. Why'd you bring me ChatGPT? Link me that right now. We'll read it together.
ChatGPT understands the legal system.
And yep, that was the best quote that he ever uttered on his life. ChatGPT understands the legal system. Oh my god, imagine if Amber Heard somehow used ChatGPT to testify for her innocence. Damn, what a legendary moment that could have been. Imagine in court like, objection, your honor. ChatGPT said that our case has more substance than them and their case is just hearsay and this trial should be dismissed right now. And the judge is like, well, if ChatGPT said it, so be it. It knows the legal system, right? Well, that is true in Mamamax's delusion world.
In the year 2024. And it's probably only going to get harder as time goes on. Mass psychosis is very real. And I'm sure you all can pretty much feel it at this point. Now, people have taken my silence as an admission of guilt. That is not the case. I was simply respecting the wishes of those I was advocating for.
Whoa, I didn't know the video is in 4D because I can really feel the narcissism overflowing through my screen. And if you ever smell something rotten nearby, that's probably the stink of Max's ego oozing out of your screen. And he has taken no accountability and ultimately blaming it on mass psychosis. Now, let me give you an example of mass psychosis to better understand what mass psychosis is. Here, like the gas leak on a high school in Tennessee, where one teacher reported smelling gas in her classroom, then suddenly the students in the room began to feel dizziness, nausea, and shortness of breath. And after the investigation, there's absolutely nothing that could have caused those symptoms. No leak, no gas, no chemical, no anything. Nothing. And when the students were tested, it showed no abnormalities on their results whatsoever. So Max blaming it on mass hysteria is bonkers. Like, your downfall didn't sprout off from nothing. Your less than stellar practices and egotistical behavior is what caused that. It's your fault.
But I am not the monstrous villain that I've been caricaturized as. I don't care. I don't care who says I'm doing this for money or clout.
Not doing this for the money, huh? I call cap on that.
I have lost that, and I'm still doing this work because it truly matters, because it is very important work. We need to refocus our conversations on future generations that are facing multiple global threats that we are all perpetuating.
And this is actually the thing that I hate the most in this video, the refocus part. Like, oh, you shouldn't put your focus on me, like the crosshairs shouldn't be placed on my head. We should focus more on the crimes against children, because that's more important, right? Let's not talk about on what I did, because that's not important.
And there's so much work we have to do to help them. So if you take away one thing from this channel, let it be this: crimes against children remains one of the most devastating sources of injustice and suffering for humanity. That is a fact. So yes, absolutely call the police when you have been harmed or your children have been harmed. However, that is just the first step in a very long and difficult process that most victims give up on, and most children go without seeing justice. However, we can rebuild the infrastructural issues with law enforcement and legal processes to ensure more kids are getting restorative justice that they deserve. And hopefully one day we can prevent crimes from happening to children at all.
While putting a stop to crimes involving minors and children are important, but so is owning up to your mistakes, and instead you blamed it on mass psychosis, an absolute poor effort to dodge accountability. Like, you dodged that wonky ass tomato edit better than the criticisms and accountability you're facing.
That is my mission. Okay? Because justice is not freely given. It is something we must fight for.
Yeah, there's no we, Max. If you couldn't own up to your mistakes and set your ego aside and actually do a better job at investigating, there's never going to be a we. People are always going to see through your bullshit and probably have your whole audience go against you. Again.
And that sucks, because a lot of kids can't fight. They don't even know where to begin. They probably don't even know that a crime is being committed against them most times. Cyber crimes against children continues to rise at an unprecedented scale, and the psychological exploitation of technology will destroy us if we do not correct these patterns. That is my belief. Those who have a voice must speak for those who are voiceless. So with that said, I will see you soon.
I mean, people seeing through the BS is already happening, so let's dive in the comments section for a bit, because it is golden. I mean, of course, Mr. Muda is here to dunk on this trash can. So this Chad said, wow, he's so narcissist, he thinks that he can mass gaslight everyone into thinking we have experienced mass psychosis for confronting him on his BS. Agreed. Total trash, I know. And this guy said, mass psychosis? Nah, more like Max's psychosis. Well, that's right on the money, and I think he's referring to himself in third person when he said that trash. And this one is actually spot on. So Greycosaurus said, please stop using exploitation of children as a moral high ground. All we ask for is more evidence and an apology. Stop deflecting. Yeah, because half of the shit on his video is just him rallying his viewers to fight with him to destroy all evil targeting children, basically distracting us from the real issue. His issue. A really bad attempt on misdirecting from Mama Psycho. Well, maybe it worked a little because there's $205 raised as of me making this video. Maybe those are people who are actually gullible enough to buy into his stink. Poor souls. And Maddie here said, press like to throw a tomato. Too bad I couldn't press that more than once. God damn, I would have thrown a truck's worth of tomatoes at him. And you think you're the one gaslighting? I think the people are the ones lighting up your fat butt cheeks right now, because the comments are just blasting his asshole open. So yeah, probably this response is gonna be one for the ages. Welcome to the YouTubers Response Hall of Fame, Max, you absolute scallywag. That's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.